Good morning. It's Friday, May the 1st, and this is Wisdom for Your Week. Where's the best place to start something? Obviously, at the beginning, right? You start reading a book at the beginning, chapter 1, page 1. You start watching a movie at the beginning. The best place to begin is at the beginning. Well, in our search for wisdom, which is what the book of Proverbs is all about, it's important to know where to start. Where does the search for wisdom, for living a wise life, begin? Well, this is the beginning of a new month. It's May the 1st, which means we're looking in Proverbs chapter 1. And in Proverbs chapter 1, we find the beginning of the search for wisdom. It's in chapter 1 in verse 7. That verse says, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline." Verse 7 is the key to understanding the entire book of Proverbs because it tells us where to start in this search for living a wise life. So to have wisdom, we must fear the Lord. That sounds very spiritual, doesn't it? But exactly what does it mean? It's not talking about a cowering kind of fear. It means a reverence for God. It means a recognition on my part that He is the Creator and I am the creation. And therefore I should submit myself to Him. That's what it means to fear the Lord. For me to do that means that I have an eagerness to please Him and I have a humility to be instructed by Him. If you truly fear God, you will want above all else to please Him in all that you do, and you'll be open to receiving His instruction. See, that's what separates a wise person from a foolish person. The wise person wants to receive the instruction of God and humbly accepts the correction from God. The fool is too proud. He's too arrogant. He's too full of himself to listen to what God has to say or to accept God's discipline or instruction. A fool doesn't fear the Lord because a fool doesn't need the Lord in his own mind. Why not? Well, because he knows everything already, and therefore God can't tell him anything that he doesn't already know. C.S. Lewis said, "As long as you are proud, you cannot know God." That's the fool, too proud to know God or to listen to God, and therefore the fool's search for wisdom never really gets off the ground. But the wise man knows that the beginning of true wisdom starts with fearing the Lord. If you want wisdom, start at the beginning. Start with fearing the Lord, and that's wisdom for your week.